das Dutch Sheriff's Office vorhat.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Well, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Oh, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers, good honest thieves like us, we're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Hilf
Now
Sheriffs.
listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name, and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta set me down.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses.
Der ist bloß
Arthur,
komplett
you
besoffen.
ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up.
Okay.
Let's go.
Jupp. Mach ich.
Yeah.
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you, there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Kopfgeldjagd hätten wir über einen Teil machen können.
This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course.
Who else would be?
But you were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you
Oh.
about the Braithwaites.
Pretty sure you did.
Old
Ja,
Cotton
kurz
family
erwähnt hat das.
had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could
Yeah.
call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Grays and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough.
Vielleicht haben sie
being
einfach
rich,
gegenseitig
huh?
geklaut.
So I imagine.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes, I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it, serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon? Dear me, that don't look good. Oh.
Come on, mister.
Keep your eyes open.
Oh, da wurde wohl ein Wagen überfallen. Das meint er, jetzt ist auch. Bei diesen werden 2x angezeigt.
Oh, this must have happened
You
recently.
could try washing once in a while.
Dosengemüse.
Hey, come have a look at this.
Ja, meint er nach hinten, okay? Komm, was
Look,
ist denn mit ihm?
suit and tie, one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my
So.
money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Oh,
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up.
Dangerous business, the life of a lawman, isn't it?
A beer smoke.
I'm just glad we got
Steck auf.
Archibald here to
Okay.
show us the ropes.
steck auf, bitte.
Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
Kann ich tun?
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor fella. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone. Go right at the crossroads.
Yep. Not the nicest fellas in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. They're right again here. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Would drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to him. Don't even look him in the eye. Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes
Ja.
me sick. Now,
Ist er auch. Ein bisschen habe ich nämlich nebenbei gelesen.
understood?
Mich das echt
Round them
interessiert.
up and take this operation down for good.
Weil es wird ja bestimmt noch für die Story wichtig,
Let's see what we're dealing with.
der Kampf zwischen denen jetzt. Bist wir auf dem fertig.
See? See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in
I
'78.
will handle this.
Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
We'll take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them.
Ja, natürlich sind wir nur bloß so schlagen, weil Hilfs-Sheriff sind.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and then tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
See one by the bridge over there?
Mit denen hier hinten. Die extra Ausnahmen aus dem Sichtfeld raus, so man es nicht sieht. Ich glaube, mit der sich. Wer geht da gerade hin? Und wer hat auch von dem gesprochen? Da kann ich dir holen. Dann können wir gemeinsam bewusstlos schlagen.
Think you take this one, Bill.
With pleasure.
Ich nehme den anderen. Nimm du den. Ich nehme den hier. Nicht so rum. da steht er. Hier merkt er gar nichts. Und fressen. Und mitnehmen. Zum Bahnhof. Ich glaube, das waren jetzt alle, ne? Ich glaube, genau 4 sind es bei den anderen. Haben die anderen. Ja, ich habe jetzt Bill geschickt, um den zu holen, an der Brücke. Mhm. Die anderen beiden sind ja auch schon wieder da. Die werden wahrscheinlich dann 2 andere geholt haben.
Just drop him with the others. I think that's it. Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure, anyone but him.
So, think you're real funny, don't you?
Tell me about the...
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So. Ja, mitten rein.
Shit! We got men over here! Christ alive! Messing with us southern boys! Where did these sons of bitches come from? Alright, boys! We're putting you out of business! Christ alive! There's more coming up from those huts! Did the Grays put you up to this?
Weg mit dir.
Hit him again!
Oh, Mist! Mann! Junge! Ich nach... Du mich nicht einfach umbringen! Oh. War ich ein bisschen zu aggressiv dabei. Die scheiß Revolver sind zum Nachladen. Jetzt alles mit. Also der immer wieder aufschwert. Unnötigerweise.
Where did these sons of bitches come from?
Ich muss kurz nachladen. Mit der Revolver.
Look out! We got more coming up!
Immer wenn ich tot bist, Alter. Meine Güte.
That was too damn close. I don't see any more. Do you?
No,
Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
fine by me.
Are we getting out of here then?
Ach, geil, wir machen nicht mit.
How does it feel, being a fine upholder of the law?
Not that different to our normal lives so far. Who were those fellers?
Not sure. Probably the people they were selling to. Guess we can't ask them now.
And I thought I was protective over my liquor.
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it. For personal consumption, it's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. But my cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece of
Finally.
crap. Come on, move.
We have a life on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back? Oh?
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay. On my word. Set, go! You never were much of a rider.
We'll see about that.
Ah! Oh. Yeah.
Hopp, 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 hopp. Komm näher, das schaffen wir. Aber ich habe selbst die Ecke verpasst und jetzt sind wir euch wieder hinter uns. Also ich habe gerade die Aufnahme links verpasst. Zu gehen, das habe ich gleich so gesehen. Jetzt sind wir auch so weit hinter uns. Das schaffen wir doch locker. Wenn wir da auch ein bisschen weggeschossen haben, sind wir ewig hinter uns. Das ist doch noch wirklich spannend. Das ist unser Pferd aus Dauer. Allee. Ich weiß. Mist. Nein. Gerade nicht, weil du gerade an mir vorbeigeritten bist, weil ich mich gerade wie ich die Scheißmeldung verritten habe. Ja, dann hau ab da vorne. Und es sah gut aus für mich. Die Scheißmeldung kam. Alter Junge, ernsthaft. Als ob du darüber fällst. Ja, jetzt habe ich das verloren wegen dir, du scheiß Pferd. Du musst darüber springen, weil ich gleich hinfallen. Jetzt kann ich auch normal rein. Jetzt ist ja eh schon gleich. Glaub nicht, du warst schneller. Nur ein scheiß Herd hingefallen ist, hast du gewonnen. Arschloch. Tu mal nicht so.
Oh, I am sorry, son.
Well, spare the gloating, Dutch.
Oh, I'm not a gloater. Why would I laugh at the fact that you haven't learned, after all these years, to ride a horse very well? That is a source of great sorrow to me.
Very funny.
I had fun with you today. Be well. Here? Well, I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.
Ja. Egal.